Hello, namaste, and welcome in the series of cybersecurity. This side is Meena, and today I will discuss about how can you protect your website. And if an attack happen on your website, it can damage a lot. Whether that's the business of your organization, can sales of your organization, even it can damage to the ranking of your organization. And how that can be possible? When an attack happens, maybe your web page damaged, or your websites go, unavailable for the certain time period, and when the bot of Google will come on your website and it will see it's a broken, or some untrusted web pages or web links, or some domain names exist on your website, is just uh, can down the rank of your organization, even can blacklist of your company. So when an attack happens on your websites, it can damage a lot. So what steps you can take uh, to protect your website? In today's session, I'm going to discuss about. Generally, when we are designing our websites, what kind of uh, platform we are using, whether that's a WordPress, Drupal, or Joomla, or some other platform we are using. These are the content management based system, and hackers is trying to find out what vulnerability exists on your website, and will try to inject some kind of code. Okay, maybe some code in the theme files that can conceal their presence over your website, or they can even generate some fake web page which are spammed, can decrease your website ranking drastically. Okay, or they can inject some kind of query in your database, which will later combine and can create some backlink on your website. Okay, there are different ways they can perform attack. Yeah. uh, uh, Now the question comes, okay, attackers are doing a lot of many things. Being a administrator or cybersecurity professional, what steps you can take to protect your organization's website? First of all, what you can do, enable HTTPS. Although it's not protecting from directly from different attacks, but it can make the secure communication between the users of your website and your data, your server data. Okay, the info, what are the best practices are offered, like uh, OWASP is just giving us wonderful resources about the different vulnerabilities exist on websites, how to combat all these. When what are the best practices when we are using any plugins, or taking the backup, or implementing securities. The best practices use all for your websites. Otherwise, if you will lack anywhere a small vulnerabilities on your system, hacker will take advantage and can damage your website. Understand? Next thing, what you can do, where you are hosting your website. Okay, like GoDaddy, okay, or HostGator, make enough inquiry about what security system they are using, because overall you are placing your website on those HostGators, or on the uh, companies where you will host your website. If they are not using enough security system, how they are going to secure your company's website? Understand? Make inquiry enough. And the security softwares or the plugins, carefully, watchfully implement all this. Okay, because this can help you out what is happening on your website, what vulnerabilities exist. Okay, what kind of contents on your website, where which can damage your current website status. Observe it. Or You can use site log security, which can continuously observe on real time of your website. Another thing is the password. Hackers, if they know the password of administrator or highly privileged account password, if they will get, they can do anything on your website. Either that's damaging your website or inserting their own content, they can do. Don't use the default password or easy to guess. Make complex password, big password enough. It will not be easy to crack it down, to guess it. Use that one. Timely backup your website. If you know, okay, certain attacks happen on my website, I have the backup. I can restore it, and immediately my website will be on track. Okay, or if you made any changes and if it doesn't work as per your expectation, then definitely you can restore your backup. You can take it manually, and it's better if you uh, take some services or automatically setting up. It can take the automatically backup of your website. Understand? Another thing is secure the form. SQL injection or some code that can reveal the content of your organization, or can make some entry in your database. Later, those entries can work as a programming code which can give enough information to the hackers. Okay, sanitize it properly, validate the input which inside on the form of your company, because it's going to your database. Understand, it can damage a lot to your database. So properly validate what whether that's a numerical value or the character, just enough long, not to just go beyond that. Use the best practices of giving the type of data you are accepting in the form of forum. Okay, generic error message. Generally administrator leave their default messaging or that comes when some error generates or invalid input we enter on our website. Okay, these error messages is very useful resources for hackers. They can know, yes, this is the banner of the company, this OS they are using, this software they are using, this application they are using. They can get that information. So just use a generic error message which is not providing a lot of information at the time of any error, and hackers will never come to know, yes, what you are using on your website. These are the some few steps which you can implement and uh, can secure your website from different kind of attacks. Okay, follow me on the cybersecurity page and get the notification for the next interesting informative session. Also share that session with your friends, group members, so that they can understand about if some attack will happen on a website, how it can damage the reputation of your company, business of your company, and what steps they can take as a precaution of different attacks against your website. See you in the next session. Namaste.